So I just finished up a lesson with Brad and he had no distance because he wasn't holding the club correctly. So I had to give him my Ben Hogan short thumb secret. This thing was fantastic. He picked up 20 yards immediately.
There it is.
Now, you might not have heard of Brad, but I guarantee you've heard of Ben Hogan. Now, one of the things that Ben Hogan talked about is he talked about the position of the thumb, not just in terms of a strong grip or a weak grip. That's important. Okay, in Brad's situation, his grip was actually a little bit weak. I'll talk about that in a second. But the short thumb. See, Brad was holding the club way too much into his palm. Now, when you hold the club into your palm like this, you can't hinge it or you can't leverage it. All right, and when you can't leverage the club, you can't create the speed that you're looking for. So here's what we did. We did a couple things. First of all, I said, all right, Brad, when you grip the golf club, I want you to just go ahead and grip it on the side. So notice how I'm just holding the club here and I'm gripping it on my side. That's different than gripping it up front like this. See, when you put the club up front, and this is a little bit what Brad did, he would rotate his hand and grip it like this. Now that's definitely, Nick, how does that look? Okay, all right, Nick gave me a thumbs down, but you give us a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to our channel, all right? Because we're doing the best we can to help you out with your golf game. Tell us where you're from too. We love hearing where you're from. We got Australia, India, Africa, of course the States, Canada. We got them coming from all over. But when you grip it up front like this, lots of times you tend to get the club too much in your palm. But when you grip it on the side, you get it more down here in your fingers. And when the club is in your fingers, okay, it's easier to hinge it, leverage it, and move it, all right? So that was the first tip that I gave Brad, grip it on the side. The second tip, the Ben Hogan short thumb secret, is the position of the thumb, right? So when you grip the club, you want a relatively neutral grip. And we've got a ton of videos on the grip. You can check those out. This video is not just about how to grip the golf club, it's about the short thumb secret. But when you grip it, when you look down, you want to see about 2 knuckles, okay? That would be a neutral grip. But the position of the left thumb, and I'm going to turn towards my main man, Nick, here, and what you'll notice is this thumb position is what we call a long thumb. That's a bad position because it kicks the club up into your palm. This position here is a short thumb. Long thumb bad, short thumb good. Now, from down the line, when I go long thumb, it kicks the club up into the palm. When I go short thumb, it naturally allows me to move the club down in my fingers. Now, how can you test it? How do you know if you've got the club in the hands correctly with the short thumb and in the fingers so that you can hinge it like Brad learned to do, picked up 20 yards, all right? All you got to do is grip it on the side, right? Okay, I'm gripping it over here on the side. I've got the short thumb, and then what I want you to do is just go ahead and hinge it a little bit. See that? Okay, I'm not raising my arm, I'm just hinging. If I had the club in my palm like Brad did, that's about, Nick's laughing at me. That's about, it's late in the day, but that's all I got right there, right? But when I position it over here, when I get the short thumb and I position it on top, boom, now I can hinge it. So let me go ahead and hit one. So here we go, I'm gripping on the side, I give it a couple hinges, I get set in there. You might even do this a little bit, right? To get the feel, a little turn, hinge it. God, that felt good. Dropped a little bit inside, but that was solid. That's how I helped Brad pick up 30 yards. If you want to personally work with us on your golf game like Brad did, check out VLScoaching.com and be sure to check out our next video as well.